The Senate could take up the Protect College Sports Act before the August recess. The bill would create national rules for NIL athlete protections, TV rights, and block college sports super leagues. But critics warn the bill could put existing state protections for women's sports at risk. The Alliance Defending Freedom warning, quote, activists could misuse the bill's existing preemption language to argue that states' women's sports laws can no longer be enforced. Joining me now is Alliance Defending Freedom CEO Kristen Wagner, along with former NCAA volleyball player Macy Petty. Kristen and Macy, welcome to both of you. Kristen, I'll start with you first. What is at risk here?
Well, this bill basically takes power away from the states and gives it to the NCAA to set certain eligibility standards. The problem with that is that 27 states have passed laws saying men are not eligible to take women's roster spots. And this bill isn't clear enough to protect those states and their ability to continue to protect fair play for women. It's an easy fix, and we need Senate to take the action.
Got it. Macy, where do you stand on all of this? This has been such a push that we have seen. I mean, it's been a lot of momentum in recent months, but this has been years in the making. How do you see this playing out?
Yeah, well, the NCAA has spent years losing the public's trust. And I think before asking for more power over college athletics, maybe they should explain why they failed to stand up for the very female athletes they were supposed to protect. And I know this far too well as a female athlete who had to play under their governance and had to play against a male during my recruiting process. And that's why I linked arms with Concerned Women for America back in 2020 to help start passing these protections. And like Kristen said, now 27 states have listened to female athletes, said not on our watch. SCOTUS just affirmed the legitimacy of these protections. And now Congress, if they don't adopt just a simple amendment saying that those protections are safe, then all of that hard-fought progress could be put at risk. And it gives these activists a new playbook to challenge the protections that we fought for female athletes.
I hear you speaking with such passion about this. I know this is so important to so many female athletes all over this country right now. And Kristen, there are GOP senators who are standing up to protect these female athletes. Among them, Senator Jim Banks, the Republican from Indiana, says, as a father of 3 daughters, I can't support any legislation that would preempt Indiana's law. This amendment would make sure the Protect College Sports Act protects female athletes. Senator Hawley also speaking up. Biological men should never be allowed in women's sports or women's locker rooms. We've got to make sure state laws protecting women stand. And Senator Tommy Tuberville, protecting girls and women's sports is the civil issue of our time. Democrats have proven again and again they don't give a rip about protecting women. Kristen, will this be enough?
It needs to be enough. ADF has fought these battles for 12 years, taking these cases along with others, attorneys general, to the Supreme Court. We just won this issue last year. We cannot have ambiguous laws that threaten those wins in the future. And we know Trump has been strong on this issue. We want to protect that legacy. This bill doesn't do it as written. We've got Jen Say, we've got Sage Steele, Riley Gaines. All of us are standing up to say, please fix this, protect President Trump's legacy, and do the right thing here.
Yeah, I just want to finish off, Macy, with, you mentioned Riley Gaines. She goes way back in this conversation, right? Now you've got the Sophie Cunninghams, the Coco Gauffs. I mean, some of these just female superstars who are standing up and speaking out about protecting women's sports. How much does that mean to you, Macy?
Yeah, it means so much to me. I remember back in 2018 when I had to play against a man and I was confused. I was like, this is obviously cheating, but no one was really speaking out about it. And then Concerned Women for America stood outside of that convention center when the NCAA handed the man, Leah Thomas, a national championship. They were there to protest, and they've been fighting this fight ever since. And so I'm so grateful that they were there. They were there then, and now they're there now, trying to make sure that this Protect College Sports Act doesn't jeopardize all of the progress that's been made for women over this last decade.
You're both very important voices in all of this. Kristen, Macy, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.